Well, it's recording.
All right. Welcome, everybody. We are the Casper Cops. We're doing a show here in lovely Sylvan Beach Amusement Park. I got some new equipment. We're testing it out. Unfortunately, I don't have the music or anything like that right at the moment. But we got a lot to talk about, Junior. You're here.
I'm here.
You weren't here last week.
Where was I?
Where were you, Junior?
I don't know. Where was I? No, it was actually the Renaissance Fair.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Did you have fun?
I did have fun.
That's
It
cool.
was expensive as hell, but it was fun.
I bet. How much was it?
I don't know how much the tickets were, but everything inside were expensive.
Oh,
You know,
really?
like drinks were like $5 for.
Ooh.
Yeah, it was bad. It was pretty expensive.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, it was. It was. But I had fun.
Awesome.
It was fun. It was cool. Everyone seemed to be in character all the time. You know, we get talking about lords and ladies.
Oh, was it kind of like the Halloween weekend thing?
Yeah, it was exactly like the Halloween weekend, and we had there were shows with a guy doing whips and stuff, and it was impressive. I was impressed.
That's cool.
We missed the jousting though.
Did you?
Yeah, we missed the jousting.
Well, we had an eventful week last week. Junior and I became actors.
We did.
Yes, we did our first scene with PBS. It was right up here in this actors area. I can't tell you about it though. You're gonna have to watch it.
When?
Why are you asking me difficult
Do
questions?
we?
It's not even
I'm
done
trying
yet.
to promote. But,
October, probably.
October. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
Yeah, but it
Fun.
was fun. I had a good time, and
I had
actually,
fun. I had fun. I didn't know what to expect going into it.
the director,
Roke.
Roque, yes, the director Roque, he actually gave me a compliment by the end of the night.
Really?
I was doing rather well.
Did he
What was your
compliment me?
line?
Did he compliment me?
No,
Oh,
no, not you. What was your line again? Do you remember?
unreal.
Oh.
No, that
No,
wasn't me.
that wasn't you. That was funny, though. Oh, my gosh, that was so funny.
Which one?
The one...
I had like 70 lines, man.
did you?
No.
No, not really. Not at all.
Did you have 70 lines?
My line, I can tell you right now. This is my Oscar winner. Okay, so I got to get into character, like
Loosen up.
yeah, like the Shining movie with what's his name? Oh my God!
You can't handle the truth.
Yes, Few Good Men guy.
I can't remember his name.
Oh my gosh! But anyways, so here it is. Ready?
I'm ready.
I'm not sure if you saw what just happened here, but you better start opening up, or no, coming clean. I messed it up. Look, I'm not sure if you just saw what happened here, but you better start coming clean.
You did the finger thing too.
I did. I had the finger thing going, and I was pointing at her and stuff, and I was feeling it, man. I was in the character. I was Casper Cop.
You were Casper Cop.
I was a Casper Cop. But yeah, it was pretty fun. It was cool.
It was cool. It was cool to be on the set and seeing how things actually.
Yeah, yeah.
And exactly how many takes it takes to get one scene.
Yep. They were. Oh, jeez.
I got those. It was the most workout I've gotten. In,
How many times did we run down that hall, man? And it is hot up here. I mean, and it was hot that night
anyone
too.
who's taken our tour knows that this is probably the hottest part
Yes.
of the tour. Like we tell people,
Yeah.
bring jackets and stuff, but
No.
you're gonna get ready to take it off. Yeah, in case it rains outside, because it's been rainy.
It has been rainy.
Been
but
rainy.
It rained for a little while here
It did.
a minute ago, but it seems to be clear now. So we're live again. We're here at Sylvan Beach Amusement Park. We got tours tonight. Hopefully we'll have a good turnout. Also, there was something else I wanted to talk about. The Amish. Yeah, Junior, did you happen to get anything?
Well, I went to Rochester,
Oh,
so, and then
I asked you to do one thing, man.
I'm going back up to college this weekend. This weekend.
Oh, next weekend?
Yeah,
Oh, that's right. This is your last.
this is it.
This is the last
I'm
tour.
done.
Junior's gone. Oh no.
Well, no. This isn't the last tour. I got tomorrow to.
Well,
tomorrow to-
yeah, this is the last weekend.
Yeah, and then I'm
Aw.
gone. I'm gone.
Who am I going to do the show with now?
I know you're gonna be sitting up here by yourself.
I guess. Hopefully Elizabeth will be back. Who knows?
I don't know. Where is she?
I don't know. She's supposed to be here, but
Oh well. I hear she had a pretty rough time last time though.
yeah. Well, I got to talk to her about it before I.
You don't wanna.
Yeah, I don't want to.
You don't wanna give it out.
Yeah, we had a little incident up here.
Nothing bad.
No, nothing bad. Nothing bad at all.
She's just fired.
But
No, just kidding. She's not fired.
So, anyways, I did bring a couple people here. They wanted to come in and they came on Thursday or Tuesday. Yep. So I put one of the people in the back, this hallway right here. It goes all the way down into a door, and the door goes to nowhere. It's just a big circular thing. So I put one of them alone in there, and she was conducting an EVP session, and it sounded like a pebble was thrown in there.
Like a rock?
I don't think it's a rock. I think there's like sheetrock, or there's a little, just the floor back there. Nobody goes back there. In fact, there's
do.
one chair we do. Oh, yeah.
We're
going to go there
No, we're going to go back there tonight.
Yeah. I'm going to suggest somebody go sit back there. But, yeah, she was sitting back there, and I was sitting in my spot right here. You can see a little chair. I don't know if you can see it or not, but I was sitting in the hallway, and this is an area where we come up, and people actually can pick their own little room and have their little privacy and conduct an EVP session. And if you're quiet, it works out. It works out well.
Because usually by that time the park is closed.
Oh,
There's
yeah.
no one outside.
Occasionally,
there's no random noise.
Occasionally, you'll hear some background noise out here because, like,
Right. That's
park
popular.
Never.
It's
really,
also a popular walkway.
right.
Between.
Right. So, Junior, what was I talking about?
You had
yeah.
a special tour on Tuesday.
Yep. Well, no, we already got through that, Junior.
I'm
Somebody threw the
recapping.
pepper.
The pepper?
The pebble.
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 The rock. It was a big boulder. You guys should have seen it.
Oh, yeah. It was, like, huge.
It was so big we couldn't find it.
But
Did
I
you
am going to
find
put... No. There, like I said, it looks like there's a bunch of sheetrock dust and sheetrock pebbles back there now. You couldn't really pick it out if you wanted to.
I see.
So...
Fair point.
But anyway, maybe you'll go back there tonight.
Dude, I've had one chair this entire summer.
Well, this is your last weekend. We got to change it up.
You want me to go back there? What,
Yeah.
you want me to throw the ball back to you?
You got to go in the room.
Well, what? I have the camera.
Yeah, because if something gets thrown in there, you'll get it.
Okay.
But it's got to be dark.
I mean, it's a fair point because, I mean, the logic for me sitting literally anywhere else is, well, something could happen.
Well, the only reason why you sit out here by that door or by the hallway is because in case something does happen, we can hear it.
Right, we can hear it. And I want to
immediately
get,
go
this
in.
on a videotape you throwing the ball down the hallway.
Right.
In case it does, because I'm going to go in there.
All
I'm
right,
going to
yeah, I guess
start.
we
I'm going to
can-
start recording, and the ball's going to get thrown back to you, and you're going to be like, "AJ, did you get that?" And I'm going to be like, "No, I'm sitting in the room. What happened?"
All right. This is what we'll do. We'll keep the door open, and you can take a chair and look all the way straight down the hallway, and then when I throw the ball down there, it should go right into that room, and you should be able to see me sitting there. And
So
you'll
you
be
still
able
want
to
me in the
videotape.
hallway?
No. Go sit in that room. We'll take one of these chairs, because that door opens.
Right.
And once that door opens, you can see right in there. You can sit right smack dab and look down the hallway. You know what I'm saying?
Oh. Yep.
Yeah. So when I throw the ball, it'll probably just come right into you
Okay.
instead of bouncing.
Can you throw
off
that far?
door. I don't know, man. I'm out of practice.
Fair enough.
But anyways, hey, I got another subject. I got contacted by. I'm not going to give them their name, but there's this thing that's in design. It's not out yet, but they're calling it Ghost Maps. Now, what this is it's actual, like, almost blueprints of buildings, of haunted locations. It's not going to go into great detail. But if you have this app and you witness paranormal activity and that location is a participating member of this app, you can actually go pull up that location, pull up that blueprint, and mark where you had the paranormal activity and what it was. And then you can pull up other people's as well as time goes on.
So it's like a review thing.
Yeah.
And like, oh, other people have had paranormal activity here.
Right. I kind of like.
That sounds interesting.
I kind of like the concept. It's a great idea, but they're thinking about like $25 a year.
Oh, you have to pay for it?
Yeah.
Oh man, anytime you got to pay for something, like, I don't know.
I know.
Especially a yearly payment, like
well,
a reoccurring payment.
I mean, I would assume it's not going to be a cheap app. You know what I mean? I mean, it's going to be a nice app. And why shouldn't they?
Yeah, but for what? I mean, I don't know. I don't know. I mean,
I'm still kind of
though, because like you pay the $25 for the year, right? And you can use it, but who's to say I just can't go on there? Say I've had a paranormal experience everywhere.
They said that they're going to monitor it to be to watch for that kind of stuff.
So you have to pay $25.
$25 for the year.
A year. So you have to pay for a license to use this thing, so that you can post things that may not get posted.
Yes. Well, no, it'll get posted.
I'm not sure, because how does that really change anything much? Because like, I mean, we already technically have something like that in the form of legends.
Me.
That's what I mean. Like we talk.
That's another thing that I was going to bring up.
It takes away the novelty of going to a haunted location and hearing someone talk about the thing where you can just look at the phone, right. Look at your phone.
And plus, on my website, you can go to my website there, and I tell you where, when, video.
Right. What happens? But not only that, but like, what if you know, these things, like these stories that we pass down from one another are sacred. You don't think so?
What?
You like these things that we talk to each other about, like we go and we spread the good word of who supposedly
the Casper cop gospel
of who supposedly died here. And that's all going to get convoluted.
We talk about the legends, but with this happens.
Yeah, but what you don't understand is that's important to people.
Oh, absolutely.
And then
but it's
something
not
like
going
this
to be
where anyone can pitch in and anyone can go see. No one's going to care more about the legends. They're just going to refer to the app.
But it's not going to be. It's not history. It's just basically paranormal activity. If you like, let's say we're up here in the actors area. And we get a hit. We get a paranormal activity. We get something going on. We see an apparition. And then you pull up the app. And I'm assuming, because they asked me for layouts and stuff. And I'm like, oh, man, it's going to be more work for me. I can barely keep up with this now. But, because you see...
I can barely keep up with the stuff that I want to do.
Right. I mean, when I do the tours, I'm recording and stuff. And plus, I edit. And it's just like,
it's a lot
I got to
edit.
edit.
People don't realize that
it is a lot of work. I mean, I just don't go and...
willy-nilly.
Yeah, right. I prepare. But anyways, and plus, I try to produce a product. If we get any activity, I try to put it out there ASAP. And with the video... So, hang on a minute. It's Elizabeth.
Another thing is, what if we post? What if we're up here, right, and we're posting, and we have paranormal activity, right? Like, let's say I get punched in the face, right? by something and we post that on that app, people can't come up here.
Here, yeah, right.
You can't. You're not allowed to come up here. You'd have to take the tour.
Yeah, to come up here.
So
but
what does that do?
But most of the areas here that we go into are open to the public. This is the
only
place that
you're totally right. But these are 3 of the buildings that are going to be on this app that are going to be
right.
How many buildings are going to be on this app? Like how many blueprints, and how many of those blueprints are going to be accessible to the public?
All of them. Supposedly.
Obviously not. If we're going to be on there with this.
What do you mean?
This isn't open to the public. You have to take the tour.
This would be the only area that's not open to the public. But when people are taking my tour,
but you can come up here.
You can come up here, and then if anything happens, boom.
But I would rather we come up here and talk about.
If the people are seeing that, a lot of people are registering activity, and the only way they can get up here is my tour.
Right. No, I see that point of it too. But I would also hate to see other tours, not just our own, turn into, and if you open the app, you'll see that someone was touched here. Because like I said, passing the story around is something, it's part of the tour, it's part of the experience. And if you already have the story in the form of, information on the app.
I guess. But the stories that we tell, though, I mean, do you realize how many stories we don't tell? How much activity that we've seen that we don't say a thing that's just gone? Because we don't actually post personal experiences.
No, that's true.
Unless it's a major personal experience.
Right. No, that's true. Well, but I'm sure people usually would post their personal experiences like on Facebook or something if they were.
I haven't seen any. They don't tag us with them. But so who's to say people will even get this app?
Right. I mean, you're going to pay $25 a month or a year?
Right.
I mean, it's like $2.50 a month for something. How often would you use it?
I don't know.
I could see if it was like free or a one-time payment, but man, a recurring payment?
I know. But I get it. I mean, if you're going to create something, why not try to make money off of it?
Well, no, that's
not a bad thing.
That's why I said like a one-time fee. Right.
But then I would think about it, because how many people do we go through a weekend? 50?
Oh, lately, yeah.
I'll be getting 50 people a weekend to go to their site. And kind of like, all right, well,
it's even if people pick it up.
That is people pick.
But
right.
would they pay the one-time payment of $25 for the entire year?
I don't know.
Like you see an app on the App Store, right, and you see that it has a cost. You're already like, eh. Right, but this one basically is a cost of $25 up front.
Well, I guess it's not going to be out until November, anyways.
Oh, so we got a while.
Yeah, we got a while.
Okay. Well, we'll have to see how it plays out.
Ponder it.
It doesn't sound like a bad idea. It's an interesting idea.
Like I said, I like the idea.
Yeah, I like the idea.
And it's a way that we can all like work together. You
know?
I
agree.
I mean, because like I said, we don't post all of like personal experiences. We don't do that. And there's so much that goes on that nobody really ever hears about. So, yeah, I don't know. Well,
we got to start asking people like how. Like we started asking people a couple weeks ago how they heard from us.
Yeah,
right?
Most of them say haunted history trails.
Right.
Of New York State.
Right, but I'm sure someone has heard of us from their friends who have taken the tour, and I'm sure that if those people had experiences, they wouldn't like. You can't tag someone in real life. Like if I'm talking to you, and I just took this tour. This is what happened to me.
Right.
I don't know, man. It's a weird.
I like it, and I
like it, and it's gonna come down to execution.
Leave me a message. Leave a comment. I'm curious. What do you think? Would you pay $25 a year to get this app? And again, I guess you can go to it, and it will.
It's like a Yelp for ghosts.
Yeah. Well, I'm not.
It's not really. It's not really reviews, but if you're at a haunted location and something happens to you, you can leave like a point or a bullet and say, "Hey, this happened to me here."
Right. Yeah, you got a point.
Which is pretty cool. It's like I said. I like the idea. I really do.
Yeah. But again, are people going to pay for it?
That's what I'm asking you. I mean, you already got to pay to take these tours.
Right.
So. And you're going to pay to take the tours, and we're just going to tell you everything that happened.
But we're not going to say everything.
Oh, that's true.
But
are people really going to be interested?
If somebody's going to be up here and they pull up that app, they'll probably approach me and go, "Hey, why didn't you tell us about that?"
Yeah, that's the other thing though. Like, people's going to be like, something grabbed the one strand of hair on my elbow.
I think they would take that down.
Would they take that down?
Yes.
Are you sure? Because that would cause the people would be upset that they pay $25 a month or year rather. It's a slippery slope, man. It's a real slippery slope. I want to see it do well.
Well, hopefully the person that contacted me is listening or will listen to this. I'll post it to her.
I have high hopes.
She's gonna hate you now.
I
send all hate mail to Casper Cop Jr.
I mean, this is a business. It's never personal. I don't even know who it is.
Of course you don't know.
But if she wants to have a discussion with me and talk more about it, I'd love to be open to it. Maybe she'll come on the show and talk about it as an advertisement.
I don't even know where she lives.
It's a girl.
It's a woman.
We've already 50% of the population.
And she said it was going to be available in the U.S. and the U.K. Okay, the U.K. Hey, that kind of sounded like Forrest Gump.
I was going to say, what was wrong with Forrest Gump?
Go ghost hunting.
What was wrong with Forrest Gump?
I think he was a little slow.
So are you saying that all people from the UK are slow?
No. No.
Oh, man.
UK just rhymed with okay. And the okay came out like Forrest Gump. Hey, I kind of like this. I can make myself sound like Forrest Gump. What's that saying he says?
John,
easy says, easy does. No, what is it?
What?
The saying he says.
Got your box of chocolate.
I want the chocolates. Go ghost investigation tonight. Maybe. Do a little EVP work. That was more like a southerner.
Yeah, I know. That's more.
Gonna do some EVPs. EVP work. EVP.
This is our show, everyone. We've evolved from talking about Casper cops and ghost hunting to
go everywhere.
We are actually secret impressionists.
Yes. This is just actually, we're going live just to
check testing out equipment mainly.
New equipment.
And hopefully bring some entertainment.
Yeah, I'll have some better stuff. But anyway, how long have we been on?
About half an hour.
Half an hour? Feels like days and weeks. Well, Elizabeth said she was here. I'm kind of stalling, waiting for her.
Oh, is she not coming up?
I'd like to talk to her about that little thing that happened.
Well, we could say that for tomorrow.
I don't know if she's going to be here.
Well, at least we can, maybe get her blessing to talk about it. Like if she says it's okay to talk about it on the show.
I'll text her and ask her if we can start talking about it. And see what
can
she
we talk
says
about your thing that happened on the show?
Yeah.
Or that happened on the air the other day? These mics are sensitive, man. They're picking like everything up. I kind of like it. Like my cord keeps hitting the mic, and the cord coming out of the mic, and you can hear it.
Yeah.
We gotta get a better setup up here. But I guess that's one of the downsides when we're constantly moving locations. Like when we started up here for the first couple of weeks, we were in a room down the hall, and then we were in Donlan's office, and then we were in a different point in Treasureland.
What really screwed us up was Treasureland. Treasureland is when we got all the friggin' everything just went
whack.
Yeah,
went completely whack.
And then the week after we came up here, and I couldn't get that actual program to work anymore. We weren't picking me up. We actually, last weekend, there was like acrobatics people out here, and they were doing like high wires.
We got video of that though.
Okay. She said we can talk about it.
Okay,
all right.
let's talk about it.
So, last Friday. Now Elizabeth has been with us for a while. She does photos here. She takes pictures and stuff like that. And she's actually my professional photographer. So she's been doing this for what would you say, about a month?
Yeah, probably about a month,
maybe. So we were up in this area, and I was sitting in my spot. We had a few people up here, and she came walking around the corner, and she walked up towards that door that we were just talking about a little while ago during the show. And she took a picture. I threw the ball, requested the ball to come back. And then all of a sudden, after she took this picture, she just immediately started...
Is that rain?
Freaking out. No, it's the rides.
Okay, I'm sorry to interrupt. I'm just worried about your little internet thing.
Oh, yeah. I think it's covered, though.
Would you like me to go check on it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And I'll continue to tell the story. So I threw the ball, and then she starts just immediately freaking out. She comes running down the hallway, and she actually just started crying, bawling. I mean, uncontrollably. So we turned the lights on, and we immediately, we tried calming her down, and she just said she was apologizing left and right, but she could not stop crying. So finally, when she calmed down, she stated that she felt something touch her foot. And as soon as it touched her foot, she said she felt pain, and it was like an emotional pain, not a physical pain.
Like a depression?
And I don't even know if it was that. I wish she would come up here, but...
I mean, isn't that what emotional pain
is? But she said she could not control it. Now, I have watched that kind of stuff like on TV, that happening, of people just emotionally breaking down,
just completely losing it.
Zach from Ghost Adventures, he does it every other show. He gets possessed.
I don't know.
I haven't watched it in a while, but the ones that I've watched, he gets
into it.
Yeah, he gets pretty into it. Again, entertaining,
sketchy.
Don't hold a lot of weight to it, but yeah, I've seen it on TV, but I've never witnessed it firsthand. It's never happened to me.
I still haven't witnessed it firsthand.
So, get this. Afterwards, on Saturday, I went to work, and my witch friend, Leslie, who was here Saturday with me, she came. But that Saturday, she texted me that morning. And I'm like, oh, I'm glad you got a hold of me, because I need to talk to you ASAP about this, because I tell her everything that goes on. She knows this place like it's the back of her hand now, because she loves it just as much as I do. And she knows that it's haunted as well. And she can pick up things like she's a witch. So I call her, and she gets on the phone, and I'm like, hey, something happened last night. Do you want me to tell you what happened, or do you want to try to pick up what happened? So there was a slight pause, and she goes, was it in the actors area? So I started thinking, I'm like, yeah, it happened in the actors area. And I started thinking, okay, there's really only 3 places we could go.
She had a 1 in 3 chance.
She's got a 1 in 3 chance of getting it.
Maybe you got lucky.
So then there was another pause. And she's like, down that hallway to the door to nowhere. And I knew exactly. Hey, there she is. Come on in, pull up a chair. Here's your microphone. I was keeping it warm for you. How are you?
Okay.
We're live.
Oh, hi. Hey, live. What are we doing today? Oh, no.
We were just talking about your little.
Episode experience. Not sure what
Yes.
to call it yet.
Oh, and I don't have your mic or your headphones. I think they're
That's
in the
okay.
other room.
What's the matter for you?
But anyway, like this little setup I got going on here.
This is cute.
Gotta turn me up a little
Works.
There you go. You want to lean back?
bit. Yeah.
Can we put this down a little bit more? Or?
Well, it'll fall.
Wait, can we? Oh, it'll fall. Oh, I see.
Yeah.
It's too much leverage.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Okay, well,
That's it.
fair enough.
Well,
Oh, you want to just hold it?
hey,
Yo.
what's happening?
That's cute.
So I actually got you the red one, but Junior kind of confiscated it.
That works.
So we haven't really talked yet. Really talked about last Friday. You want to talk about it?
No, we haven't.
I kind of gave it a general rundown
Can
of
you give us a synopsis of what
right,
happened?
but I got a couple questions for you. You told me that
I'd like to see the tape.
I can actually show you. I wonder if it would
Haven't
come up.
seen it yet.
I wonder if it would come up on the audio if we pulled it up. Let me look and see if I can find it. You can continue to talk, somebody, because we're on data.
Well, I thought we were waiting
Sorry.
for. I thought we were waiting for
I
you.
was taking
Oh, yeah,
that
we're
hoodie
just-
off. It is hot up
Yeah, it is.
here.
Yes, it is. Oh, and I missed that.
Oh, stop it. God.
Where is it?
I don't know.
Was it?
So what do you want
August
to talk
11th?
about?
So
I
did
think it
either of
was.
you get caught in the rain tonight?
Nope.
No.
Yeah, I did.
Oh, yep. You can. We can hear it. Can you hear it? Oh,
Yes.
wait a minute.
Wow, what crappy cameraman is this?
You gotta get up to greet it.
Can you roll it back? Come on, just kick that ball back to me. I bet you can't light it up.
That's your flash.
Oh my gosh. That picture is not.
Oh my god. What?
Oh my god.
What?
Oh, this is so embarrassing. This is so embarrassing.
Don't be embarrassed.
Yeah, I grabbed my right foot, all right.
Are you alright? What's the matter? Okay, I'm here.
Junior's seeing this for the first time too.
It was, I can't explain
And you're laughing at
the
her?
feeling. I know.
What's the matter?
The feeling that came over me was just like dead sadness, like I'd just been told my child was murdered or something.
Right,
It was a horrifying sadness.
You told me that it was like a pain, but it wasn't a physical pain. It was
Right.
it was an emotional.
Yeah, it was emotional. I didn't know you were still taking.
I had it. Well, I couldn't turn it off.
I'm so
Oh, man.
embarrassed.
I'm more laughing at her embarrassment, not the video.
I'll be posting this. later tonight.
Yeah, isn't he sweet? He's
Oh
so
man,
sweet.
I'm so embarrassed. Okay, we're gonna post it later tonight.
Yeah. So,
Oh no.
so I didn't tell you.
Ice cold.
Where here?
Yeah, you see me, I couldn't even move.
Oh.
Oh, he goes, yeah, he's doing the same thing you did, laughing at me. Just not out loud.
I was not. I was kind of freaking out for you. So yeah. That was do you like my
A
little
little
ghost?
bit embarrassing.
That was touching.
So yeah.
Try to keep
So
it.
my
Try
week
to
since
keep
then
it together
has been
tonight,
quite
Moxie.
The experience as well. So it's definitely made me
Made you
wonder
what?
about a few things. I don't so much believe in the dark side of things and that it really wants to come and hurt you, but I have some of my friends that are trying to convince me of that. As you know, since this happened to me, I've been run over by a car and I wrecked my car.
This right here.
Yeah.
So this happened.
Mm-hmm.
And then you got ran over.
Yep.
And then you also ran over someone else.
No, then my car was
Oh,
wrecked.
your car got
My
wrecked.
Mm-hmm.
Did you cleanse yourself?
When you get the salt. Sage.
Some sage.
Sage.
Well, here's my thing. I actually thought about it, and I thought about you were gonna go that way.
Well,
You
here's
were
the
gonna
funny
start
thing.
thinking that.
Because to me, where am I, James? Right? Did I not just say I was run over by a car?
You.
You know what I mean?
You're
wrecked
asking
my
it for us to say that
car.
you're alive.
And I walked. Wait, this is it. I mean, I got some
Some scrapes.
up and down me, black and blues up and down the back of me, but this is it.
You're good.
I drove the car. I'll take you and show you what happened where the car was. You're going to be very surprised. Like right down off this like cliff thing, and I got it to come back up like pure miracle. Both of them. So when everybody's trying to convince me this dark, I'm thinking to myself, oh no, I think this little girl really has been tagging along with me a little bit.
Oh, so you're thinking that the little girl's been helping you out with this?
Yeah. Yeah, I was under that car. I have a video of that as well. Let me see that. I was, yeah, you could see me, video camera, right underneath the car. And I popped right back up.
Well, since then, my witch friend contacted me Saturday morning after it happened. So she texted me and she's like, "Hey, I
It's a little
remember."
strange.
And I'm like, oh, I'm glad you contacted me because I need to talk to you because I tell her everything. She pretty much knows this place well now, too. So I called her up and she answered and I'm like, hey, something interesting happened at the park last night. Do you want me to tell you about it or do you want to see if you can get it? So there was a slight pause and she goes, did it happen up in the actors area? I'm like, yep. And then I'm thinking, all right, there's only 3 possibilities that we go during the tours. So she knew it was during the tour.
Is she a psychic? Is this
Yeah,
who you're calling
she's a
a
witch.
witch friend?
She's my witch. So, and she's perfectly fine with me calling her my favorite witch. But anyway, so I'm thinking that okay, there's 3 possibilities. She could have maybe
narrowed it down.
narrowed it down. She
Lucky
1 in 3
guess.
chance. So then there's another pause and she's like, did it happen down to near the doorway to nowhere? Or she goes, it happened in the door down the hall to the doorway to nowhere. And that's what she called it because we
The door that leads nowhere.
the
Yeah, it
door that
goes
just goes all the way
nowhere.
around,
Right.
right? at that point, I'm like, okay, how many rooms are up here? How many hallways are up here? There's
2 and 10. So, but
she
we're
picked it
narrowing
out right
down,
there.
But we're
But
narrowing it down quickly.
She
Keep going.
picked out exactly where it happened. However, she told me that they would not let her go beyond that door. So whatever happened wasn't what they're not letting her.
She wasn't in the door though. She wasn't. She wasn't in the room.
No, she was right outside that door.
Right outside the door.
So then,
but whatever I took a picture of disappeared.
Right,
we
there's no
immediately
picture.
Went to right. I mean,
There
that's
is
what I wanted to look at the most.
There is no
I
picture.
wanted to look at the most was that flash. Show me that flash.
Nope.
We did show you the
There
flash.
was a flash.
We
Yeah.
showed you the flash.
Yeah.
But there's no picture.
There's no picture.
And I was
know.
at we
It was
we
on
went and
camera.
looked at it right when that night to see
How long do
what
you
we
think?
got.
How long were you down the hallway, Elizabeth? How long were you
Just-
standing there? No, shh.
I'm gonna tell you, it felt like eternity because I was feeling really strange all night long. I was feeling very spooked all night long, and then I come down that hallway and I got stuck there. Like I got stuck. in
Well,
that
yeah,
position. I couldn't move.
we could see. We saw you visibly stuck there. Like she wasn't moving on the video.
No.
So how long did it feel like you were there? Just out of curiosity. Because we saw exactly how long you were there for. How long do you think you were there?
It felt like an eternity, but really not that long. Probably, I don't know, maybe 10, 15 minutes. And I know I wasn't, I know what I did, which messes with me.
What, where on your leg did it feel like you got hit?
Okay,
Okay,
that's where I
something
wanted
that
to explain,
touched.
I wasn't hit. I was all of a sudden from like just above my right kneecap down, just got this kind of ice cold. But the problem is I had jeans on, so that was all okay until I had open-toed sandals on, and there was nothing to my shoes, just the bottom of them,
Right.
was all flesh. I felt ice cold flesh go like this. I felt ice cold flesh on the foot, and that just freaked me right out. And as soon as I felt that, I just come with this overpowering sadness. I couldn't even control myself. It was just like, oh my God.
My shoulder was soaking wet with your tears.
I'm
so
sorry.
it was I'm not saying I'm just saying that they were real tears. And I was just discussing it with Junior. I've witnessed it on TV. I know Zach from Ghost Adventures does it about every other show. But I've never witnessed it firsthand like I did. And
So Leslie was locked at the door.
So Leslie was locked at the door, and it wouldn't let her go any farther. So she didn't actually know what happened. She couldn't tell what happened. So I finally told her, and when she came up here,
she made a trip out.
She made a trip out that night or that day. She came and she did the tour with me, and she said,
"Oh, you mean the night that I was run over by a car when I wanted to come back?"
Right. She said that it wasn't the little girl.
That's what everybody keeps saying to me. It wasn't the little girl.
Right. That's what she thinks.
And I keep trying to convince you it was the little girl.
What
I
else?
I think it might be the little girl.
I don't want it to be anything else. Anything
What
else
else did
scares
she
me.
say?
What do you mean?
What else did you say? She went in the back room.
Huh?
She go in the back room?
She went into the back room, yeah, but nothing really happened.
Nothing happened?
No. So
she wasn't feeling anything?
She was feeling a lot,
was she
yeah.
feeling? What else?
Yeah, that was my problem.
She
I was
also-
feeling so much that night. It was...
When she went into the back room, she said she felt a lot of tension on her neck. So she believes that somebody might have hung themselves around there or got strangled.
I'm going to go out on a limb here.
So,
I'm going to go out on a limb and say that she said that it felt like someone got strangled. And we also have Elizabeth here saying that she was overcome with this deep sadness, and it felt like someone had just told her that her child had died.
Yeah.
So, I mean,
That's why
Wow.
that night I had said to you know that all of a sudden I felt like I knew that little girl's story. I told him the story what I felt like just all of a sudden, you know, that the reasons why she's here isn't just because she was out there and found a theme park. I think that she was actually murdered here. I know that's so
Well,
extreme,
but there's
Leslie
no
also
record.
said hanged herself.
because I think that her body was moved. That's why there's no record of anyone dying here. I think the body was moved, and she was probably found someplace else, and that's why she stays here.
She also said that when we were talking on the phone, she got a vision of somebody hanging in that room, and it was a male.
Dear God.
So I'm not, you know, I don't know.
Did you do any
We don't know.
background check on it yet?
I've done background checks. I've searched everywhere to find any type of murder or death here.
Even for the death in Treasureland.
Yeah.
Even
Scotty.
even for the fire, we've
I've
done
looked
all
for
kinds
Jack.
of
But
research.
the problem is that
I did find the fire.
It could go.
Right, but deaths, casualties in the fire.
No, I didn't find any.
It could go. You know, like I said, people can die here and it not be public record.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
because we're
absolutely.
talking
Well,
the
it was a pretty
early
common thing.
1900s,
Hundreds of years, rather this.
late 1800s, early 1900s.
But it might not only be this building. That's what you don't understand.
Right.
It could have just simply been the land.
Right.
Who knows?
So
On to a happier note.
I went, and Tuesday I came back with a couple people, and the park was closed, and we came up here, and I put somebody alone in that room.
A brave
A
soul.
brave
I go
woman.
in there alone all the time.
And she's a sheriff. No, she sat there for quite a long time. But she was doing an EVP session. I was sitting out here in the hall where I usually sit, and lo and behold, somebody threw like a little stone in that room, and she got it on audio. And there was only 3 people up here. I was sitting there. There was one person in the birthday room, and she was in that far back room, and we actually heard the stone being thrown in there. So I think we're gonna
Stone or change.
It was a stone. It wasn't change. It sounded like it.
Did you tell Junior about the quarter at my house?
No, I did not. We'll save that for another time though, because it's
Another
getting
episode.
late.
We've been on
Yeah.
the air
That's
for like
good.
52 minutes.
Well, the Casper Cop Power Hour.
I know. The Casper Hour.
The Casper Hour.
Caspower Hour.
All right. Well, unfortunately, I don't have any music to play you, but we are going to wind this up. Thank you for joining us. If it's all jumpy live, I'll be posting this audio in a bit, and I can see we're we can still see. Yeah.
It's kind of dark, but not too bad. Moxie's
Yeah.
not in the.
No, Moxie's not in
show.
there at all.
That's
But
okay
we set
tonight.
it up before she got here.
That's
So.
okay
Right.
tonight. I'm okay
So,
with that. I've
yeah,
been
well-
rained on. I've been.
So there's still tickets available for tomorrow, and we're going to be putting on a tour tonight, and maybe we'll be back tomorrow. Maybe I'll have music hooked up. This is Junior's last week here.
It is.
We're
Gonna miss
I
ya.
have to go to the other
we're going
side.
to be saying goodbye. Ooh, someone's just touching my leg. Can you throw a stone? Oh.
What's that?
Ooh.
What is that?
Oh, it might be this.
I don't know about that.
Yeah, no, it's not
Think
that.
so?
Yeah.
Looks more
It's my leg.
Ooh, sexy.
I've been stretched. But anyway, thank you for joining us on this Casper Cop Power Hour. We'll be getting back to you maybe tomorrow. Yeah, we'll definitely be back because that'll be Junior's app's last day.
It is.
So I hope you enjoyed the show. Junior, got anything to add?
No, thanks for having me. It's been a blast.
All right, Elizabeth.
Great night.
All right. Make sure
See
you
what
go
happens from here.
like my Facebook, YouTube, photos by Moxie.
Don't forget to subscribe to the YouTube channel.
CasperCops.com, Casper Cop for YouTube. So, and then you'll get all the latest updates, all my uploads, because if I get activity and I record it, I upload it there. So, peace
Invite
out,
your friends.
everybody.